What's up, guys? Whoa, we're a little close. Back y'all up real quick. What's up, guys? Before we get the show on the road, guys, consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, and let's just get it going. So we made it to Oregon. Like I was saying before, one of my favorite states in the whole country. Oregon, Washington have always been one of my favorite states. And that is the port of entry to Oregon. It is at the bottom of a big old hill. So you could be smoking your brakes by the time you get to the bottom and you smell like brakes. They pull you in, get you inspected and all that good stuff. But we were good. We took it slow. Now, just before we continue this video, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know that this video might be a little longer than usual because I just want to show you guys so much, and I want to show you guys some of the route that I'm on, which is I'm on 84, and I want to show you guys the Cabbage, going down the Cabbage. So that's what's going to take the video the longest, because we're going to go down the Cabbage and we're going to talk about the whole process going down. We're going to have a camera up on top of the trailer, and so that should be fun. But it is going to be a longer video, and I'm warning you guys right now. You can fast forward to where that might be happening, and maybe you'll enjoy that more. But right now, I want to show you guys as much as I can of this state, because it's just a gorgeous state. Fun fact about Oregon: have you ever heard of the vegetable company called Ore-Ida? Did you know that the reason it's called that is because it's on the border, or it's Oregon and Idaho. Ore-Ida, that's where the name comes from. So pretty cool about that. Another thing is that this is one of the few states that actually have bars in their truck stops. Oregon and Washington, I know for a fact. I don't know how many others, but these are the ones that I've known for the most, because I used to come up here all the time. And yes, when I did used to drink, I've had plenty of drinks at one of the bars in Yakima, as a matter of fact, the truck stop in Yakima. And no, I never drove a truck. That was always during my 34-hour break, and it was after my first night of starting my 34-hour reset. So I've never been irresponsible in that sense. I've never just gotten drunk or wasted and then take off driving the next day after my 10 hours. Never done that. So, and just letting you guys know that. But yeah, see the name of the see, it shows right there. Well, right there, it shows right there that there's actually a bar and restaurant here. So pretty cool if you like that type of stuff. I don't like it as much anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and tell y'all I don't have a drink every once in a while, because I do, but it's not my thing anymore. My thing is more about family. Yeah, you guys know that it's been here already. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the GoPro up on top of the trailer here, which is a little GoPro right here. I'll put it up on top of the trailer. That I love to put it up there on top, because you're able to just appreciate the whole view and watch the truck going around curves and all that cool stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And some of you guys have also expressed that you enjoy having the GoPro up there. So without further ado, I'm gonna set this up there, and we're gonna hit the road because time is ticking and we gotta go. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of that little run up the mountain here, and we're just about to get ready to start going down the famous Cabbage, the most dreaded Cabbage, especially for new drivers and drivers that don't come up here as often. We're just gonna take it easy. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys. But let's get out and check this place out. It is absolutely breathtaking. It is stunning, and it is crazy how high we are in elevation. Everything's been going pretty smooth so far though. Shout out to Chrome World, guys. Chrome World. If you're a truck driver and you want some chrome parts and pieces for your truck, shout out to Chrome World in Houston, Texas. Alright guys, here we go. We're getting close to the edge here. A few more feet and you'll be able to see what the famous Cabbage is all about. Now I know this stuff doesn't really translate as well on video as it is in actually in person, but believe me, it is absolutely breathtaking, because it kind of feels like you're in an airplane in a way. But we might put the drone up in the air too. So check it out, guys. There it is, the famous Cabbage. And if you see way down there, right there, there's some trucks, and the road is way over there. Absolutely amazing, breathtaking, and this road just winds and winds and winds. A couple of runaway ramps along the way, but anyways, but if you are a truck driver, you've heard of this place talked about once or twice, and hopefully maybe you get an opportunity to come out here once. But I would kind of stay away from it if you're a rookie, because it can be I remember when I first started running up here, guys, I was pretty new in the game, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did burn the brakes a little bit going down this mountain a time or two when I first started off. The only thing is that when I first started off, I was running with a bunch of equipment that was not the ideal equipment. It's a bunch of old stuff, and then the equipment wasn't maintained as well and stuff like that. Sorry for the echo. There's some trucks right there going by. And I did burn out the brakes a couple of times coming down this mountain, and luckily, as you see at the very, very bottom down there, it's just a straightaway for quite a few miles. And trust me, guys, I mean, I don't know if I should be telling you guys this, but I have gone over 90 miles an hour going down that hill that one time that my brakes just weren't working anymore. So I didn't go to a school. I didn't go to any type of training or anything like that. I was just basically given a truck, and here you go, figure it out. And with a bunch of old equipment, that's how I learned. School of hard knocks, I guess. But there you go, guys. More of our brothers and sisters right there. Just going down. Oh yeah. And then soon, bull holler. Check out the bull hollers. Bull holler in the house. There's a lot of bull hollers out here. As you guys can probably tell, a lot of agriculture. Lots of agriculture. Alright guys, what do you guys think about throwing the drone up here for a little bit so y'all can get a little bit more perspective? It is a little, it might be a little, no, this drone could handle up to about 45 to 50 mile an hour gusts. So it should be fine. So we're going to go ahead and put it up real quick, fly over, and let you guys kind of see a little bit the scope of things, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Check out, see how in an airplane you can see all the squares. Focus. You can see all the squares like that. That's how high we are. We can see that here too. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get up in the air, check this place out. Hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, guys, welcome back from that flight. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed that and kind of got the gist of how this whole thing is. It is a really big downhill and it's a long way down, but it's time is ticking still for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get back on the road. There's a lot more to see up ahead, but I think we're gonna end this video going down, and I'll kind of explain what I'm doing going down, and I'll have you guys up on top watching the truck itself going down the mountain. I wish that was a cool way if this thing could follow me all the way down. That would be awesome, but yeah, we're not going to risk that, and we're not going to put anybody else at risk just to do a video. But we are about to go down, and Hot Chocolate might be a little scared because this is actually her first time ever coming down a mountain like this, and she's never been up here before, so I'm pretty excited about that. As far as she's ever been is Salt Lake City, and now she's all the way up here, and it's been definitely a good journey. We've enjoyed it. Go check out my TikToks, guys. I got a little TikTok thing going, and it's actually just a thing between me and her, talking noise to each other. She talks more noise to me, and it is a little bit rated PG-13. Yeah. So go check out the TikTok and see if you guys will enjoy that. But without further ado, let's get on going down this mountain. Ooh, a little nervous? No, not really. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's get on down this mountain, safe and sound. Let's do it to it. Yeah, when I used to run up here, it was, I drove an old Freightliner. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before, but I think I have. I've briefly talked about it. I had a Freightliner Cascadia at one time. So this is actually my fourth truck. I had a Freightliner no, not a Cascadia. It was a Freightliner Columbia, and that Freightliner it had the red top Cummins engine in it, and it actually wasn't a bad truck, guys. And this is something that's very, very important. Unless you decide that you're going to, I was new in the game, and unless you decide that you're going to get into the game with your full authority, and you already know people that are going to treat you right, then I would do it that way. But to lease on brand new with an old truck to another company, man, that was like the biggest mistake I had ever made in my life. That dude ran me into the ground and would charge me astronomical prices for letting me borrow his trailer. It was a headache. All right, so let's turn on our flashers. Let's talk about that now. Let's just turn on our flashers, and we'll start coming down this hill. We are in 7th gear. We're passing up. Let's see. We're passing up our first runaway truck ramp right here. Make sure you keep your flashers on, guys, when you start coming down these hills like these mountains like this, because it kind of lets people behind you know that you're crawling down this mountain. Hot Chocolate has a very, very good engine brake, and what I'm feeling so far that she's doing awesome. Not really speeding up too much, and RPMs are at 16,000, and we're 35 miles an hour. So we're gonna just keep it there. Those whoever are upset and are in a rush can go ahead and go around. And that's another thing that I was thinking about too, that a lot of drivers don't know what the situation is of the driver that's in front of him or her, and ride your back bumper back there, knowing that they don't know if you have experience in this or not, and that adds to a level of nervousness, adds to a level of puts you into a point or a spot where it can make you more nervous and more susceptible to an accident. So guys, if you're coming down the mountain and you see a truck crawling, just go around the truck. It's not going to hurt you. Just go around real quick and be over with it. Don't ride their bumper back there. It makes zero sense to be doing that. There's no need to be riding anybody's bumper and putting everybody in danger, because that one nervous person could turn into a missile coming down these mountains and could potentially hit and hurt or kill a lot of people. So don't do it. So we got us a truck coming up. He's coming pretty quick, but just gonna let him go around. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'm just gonna keep it steady at where we're at. Now, there was a sign. I wanted to show you guys a sign, but I didn't get a chance to show it to you. There was a sign at the top of the mountain that actually told you what speeds you need to be in according to the weight of your truck. So according to the weight of our truck right now, actually in reality I'm going a little too fast, because according to my weight I should be going about 18 to 20 miles an hour. I'm doing 35 right now, but she's holding very, very beautiful. You got to also feel your vehicle. Those could be old suggestions of who knows how many years. So you got to feel your vehicle as well. You got to get to know your vehicle, or get to know your equipment that you're driving. So I mean, like I'm saying, she's holding just beautiful, under 34 miles an hour, 15,000 RPM, and we're good. Right now we're coming up on our next runaway truck ramp, which is number 2. We got us a big truck coming up behind us. We got us an RV next to him, and hopefully they give that big truck a chance to get around. But we're going to maintain this speed. I don't care who gets upset, but we're going to maintain this speed, because I know that this is safe for me, the truck, and everybody around us. So anybody that's in a rush, on around. It's your life, not theirs. And this particular truck ramp we're passing up right now looks like it's used quite a bit, or runaway truck ramp. Looks like it's used quite a bit, because it's a lot of there's a lot of marks on the road there, or on the ramp. I don't know if you guys picked it up from the camera that's up on top, but yeah, we're just moseying on down, guys. She is doing excellent coming down this mountain. That my Freightliner Cascadia was terrible with engine brake. It could have been that it had something wrong with the truck itself. I don't know, but the engine brake on that truck was horrible, horrible. You would have to be at least pumping the brakes a few times coming down. So we got a truck on the shoulder up here. We're gonna make sure nobody's coming behind us, and we're gonna go ahead and move over. And got a flatbed up here on the shoulder. I don't know what he had going on. He's got a little cover off of his the side of his truck there. Hopefully he gets recovered and get back to going. But he seems like well, he stopped. He's dead in the water right there. So hopefully he gets going soon. Very bad spot to break down, that's for sure. But we're still going, guys. We're still moseying on down, still keeping it at the same RPM, still same speed limit. She's just holding it steady. I am very, very impressed with this engine. People can talk all the mess they want about the PACCAR engine. The engine itself has been excellent. I've had another truck with a PACCAR engine, and the engine itself was excellent. There was everything around it that wasn't. That was on my KW. But Hot Chocolate's been a pretty good girl so far. It's all about how you take care of her too. You can't just put it in the wind and forget to do all the maintenance to her, because things break. They're mechanical. All right, we're almost home free, but we're still not gonna give it any acceleration. We're just gonna let it go on down, and we'll be good to go. Very good, very good. She's doing very good. And I just looked at my shifter, because my mind, I don't know where it was, but I'm actually going down in 6th gear. So yeah, 6th gear. Selector's down. So we're going down 6th gear down the mountain, no problem. And you see this big straightaway right here. This is where I was telling you guys earlier that I had lost my brakes right around here, and there was no stopping. Luckily, there's this big straightaway right in front of us right here, and we did good. So, all right, so we're good. We can go ahead and start speeding back up. Still not going crazy with it, but we can go ahead and start speeding back up and get back to regular speeds. And we're out. The Cabbage is done. The Cabbage is behind us for now. On our way back, fortunately, we will be empty, so it won't even matter. Still got to be careful, though. It won't even matter. Oh, shout out to Mr. Harley Davidson rider there. travels my brother from another color mother. All right, and that's it, guys. That was the Cabbage. I know that it does not translate very well on video. I know it doesn't. But when you're actually here, go ahead and turn off our emergency lights. But when you're actually here doing it, it could be nerve-wracking, especially for those that are new at the business. So there we go. And we, like I said, we're good. So we're going to continue on, we're going to continue on going down this down the road, guys. I don't know if I'm going to make a second video. I might just extend this video a little more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If not, I will talk to you guys a little bit later and sign off. But for right now, we're just going to keep on going. All right, guys. Woo, man. I'm going to turn y'all around so y'all can enjoy the beauty that surrounds me right now. Just absolutely. I'm sorry that I keep saying it over and over again, but I guess since I live in Texas and I don't get to see these type of things every single day, to me it's a pretty big deal. But this is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Let me just turn around and check that out. Look at that. That over there is Washington State. We're standing in Oregon right now. All it is, just go across the bridge. There's a bridge, well, there's a few bridges down the way. Cross over to Washington over there. And there's actually a highway. If I could get this thing to not be, there we go. So there's actually a highway over there on the other side. And if you can see, there's a truck over there right now. Sorry it's a little windy, but absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. And not all the time is it nice and green over here, because I've seen it where during the summer it's really, really dry. But man, God's creations are absolutely amazing. There's a railroad track right down here, and that's where we just came from, that way, right over there. And if we turn it around this way, this river goes to the ocean. The ocean's about 150 miles or so that way, or maybe a little more, somewhere around there. But yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Sometimes you just need to stop and just look at beauty and just reflect on what God's given us, and quit taking everything for granted all the time. A lot of truck drivers drive these routes day in and day out and don't look at this stuff like we should, and we're just letting the beauty pass us by because we're trying to get to our destination and not paying attention to everything else around us. It takes 5 minutes for you to stop, get out, walk around a little bit, take a break, and just reflect on the beauty that the good Lord has provided us with. It's just overwhelmingly beautiful. I've always liked coming up here, and it's just I'm speechless right now. Really, I really don't have a whole lot of words to say right now. I'm just so speechless on how much beauty is here, and I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful that Hot Chocolate has got us here so far with no issues. She's heavy right now, she's loaded down, but she made it down the mountain with no issues, as you guys saw. Just left it in one gear and she just went on down like a champ. And I'm grateful for my truck, I'm grateful for my job, grateful for my family, Grateful to be standing right here, right now. And grateful to be here with you guys. I'm gonna stand here for a little bit, another 10 minutes. And just continue on looking at the beauty around me. Just reflect on life for a little bit. And yeah. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. We will be making more videos, maybe one more video down in the Portland area once we get a little closer. There's this beautiful waterfall that I wish you and I could visit, but unfortunately they have a rest area at the waterfall, but it does not allow trucks. It's only for cars. And I have been there before because I used to work in Washington. I worked in Washington on a seasonal onion run, and my boss would let me borrow the vehicle, his car, to go wherever I wanted in this area. And I have made it a point to go to that waterfall. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called Mammoth Waterfall. And it's actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, also it was in the movie, one of the Twilight movies. So it's this huge, just beautiful waterfall that you can actually see right off the highway. And when it's raining out here, there's other waterfalls that develop kind of close to that one, and it's just stunningly beautiful. Right now it's a little windy and we're going into the wind, so Hot Chocolate is struggling a little bit. She's using a little bit more fuel than normal, but it's okay. We don't come up here all the time, and it's awesome. But like I said, we'll probably make a couple more videos here in this area before we head back home to Texas, home to where the heart's at, which is in Texas. With that being said, guys, thank you guys again for joining me one more time. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come to your cell phones, come to your living rooms, and show you what the life is of a trucker out here. And sometimes, as a couple videos ago, I have to voice my feelings on certain things. And for me, being a truck driver is very important. Women that are out here struggling to be truck drivers because us men make it difficult for them is something that I was really had close to my heart, and it's something that I've been wanting to talk about, but I just hadn't found the opportunity, and I'm glad I was able to talk about it finally. I do not apologize for being that way, for being emotional sometimes, because that's just the way it is. That's my life as a trucker, and it is what it is. But from this beautiful place right here in Oregon, overlooking the river and overlooking Washington State, thank you guys again for joining me one more time, guys. Don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, the number is right here, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys on our next video. Peace. I'm out of here.